being able to control your body is a great skill, it's a privilege, because it's gonna lead you, it's gonna drive you, it's gonna help you to move pain-free, to live pain-free, and it's gonna help you to deal with chronic back pain, with scoliosis, with back posture, with desk posture. So in the following session, I'm going to teach you, I'm gonna train you, and I'm gonna show you how to do properly a session that is gonna help you to increase your mobility, your body awareness, and the ability and the control on your body. Let's go for it. Okay, I'm gonna teach you 4 simple movements, so there's no excuse. If you don't have 15 minutes, you don't have life. So 15 minutes is gonna be even less maybe, so let's go for it. Follow me, trust in me, and step by step is gonna be in a safe way. Okay, so let's go for it step by step. We're gonna lay down on the right side. The right leg needs to be straight forward. Look at the right leg straight. We're gonna put the left leg in 90 degrees. This is really important. So the hip and the knee, they need to be in the same position. Usually the main mistakes I see when I train people is that the knee goes down the whole leg, okay, because tightness or a lack of mobility. So we need to keep it here. The ankle, it should be flexed as well. And now, right hand is gonna help us like a pillow, but you can always put a yoga brick or a pillow. And look at the movement. This is great. You're gonna start going back, rolling, inhale, and at the end of the movement, when you feel the tightness, breathe out. One more time, go forward. Maintain the knee in the same position. Go back, exhale. Very good. And again, go forward, go back, and exhale. Okay, super tip. You can put your right hand over the left knee, and when you're going back, inhale, exhale at the end. When you exhale, push down with the right hand on the left knee. Maintain the posture. This is gonna unlock a little bit your lower back. Very, very good. I'm gonna show you this movement in a back that you can see behind, and pay attention because we're gonna include a little variation afterwards. So look, the right leg is straight, left leg is at 90 degrees, twist back, breathe out. And now little variation that we're gonna include. We're gonna keep this position, and little by little we're gonna go in a semicircle up to the head. Slow. Go down slow, close to the floor. At this point, now look at the camera here. It's when you need to exhale because it's probably the tighter position. Down to the hip. Okay, slow, inhale. In the point you feel stiff, exhale. Phenomenal. One more time. Good. Up, inhale. Exhale, breathe out. Lovely. Very, very good. Okay, we're gonna go into the other side. So now we're gonna lay down on the left side. We're gonna go with the left hand here, and now we're gonna go right knee next to the right hip, and we're gonna start twisting back with the right hand. Back, exhale. Go forward, back again, slow, breathe out at the end. Push down with the left hand over the right knee. Look at the camera if you need to. And you can play back and repeat. We're going forward again. Inhale. This is lovely. Go back slow. Push down with the hand. Breathe out. Very nice. I'm gonna show you on all the direction. Have a look. Look at the position I am. Going back. Very good. And now hold the position, very slow, move the hand up. Slow up, slow up, slow up, slow up. Down slow. Good. Imagine you want to cut something with your hand. It's going to be useful to elongate the whole fascia from your pecs to your lats, lower back, abdomen. Up slow. And relax. Very nice. Beautiful. Great job. It is really important when we are in the point that we really feel stiff, that we take time, that we breathe out, we are aware. Remember, mind and body, you can control the tightness and release the tension you feel, okay? You can always play back. This is the great thing. You can play back the video and repeat, okay? We're gonna go for the next one. So for the next exercise, we're gonna need to be in a lunge position. This is called lunge position, but anyway, the important thing is that we need to have 90 degrees on the ankle, 90 degrees on the knee, 90 degrees on the hip, and same thing here. Main mistakes I see often is too farther, too backward, and one that is really common is this, that the leg that is behind is twisted, is externally rotated. So it needs to be just right aligned, heel and left side of the hip. Okay, so what we're gonna do is the following thing. Hands forward, okay, just hands forward. This is the starting position, hands forward. And we're gonna start going with the right hand, twisting back. And breathe out again at the end. And again. It's like being an archer for a moment. Okay, super tip. Stay with the same leg, right leg forward, left one down. Super tip, have a look. You're gonna flex the wrist at the end of the movement. Flex the wrist to stretch and mobilize the whole chain of the fascia tissue, which means from the wrist to the forearm, biceps, pecs, and going forward. We repeat one more time. Brilliant. We're gonna go same position, same legs, but on the other direction. So now it's really important that we allow the hips to twist, but the knee is stable, because very often it happens that when we twist, the knee collapses inward. And what you want is to unlock the hip, stretching your adductors, having a little bit of muscle contraction on the glutes, on the right butt, and that's gonna help you to release and unlock, okay? So pulling, opening the hip, looking forward, this is important. One more time. Phenomenal, great stuff. We're gonna practice on the other side. So now the left leg is forward, the right knee is down, and we're gonna start pulling back with the right hand. Again, remember to allow the hips to be moved. Very good. Flex the wrist at the end and back again. One more time. Brilliant. We're gonna go on the other side, on the left side, I'm gonna do 1 rep with you in this direction, and then I'm gonna be back. You can see the thoracic rotation, so you can check it. Look at me first. So here, and now behind. Look the thoracic rotation that is gonna happen now. Okay, let's go. Repeat again. One more time. You're doing great. You're doing great. Keep going. Phenomenal. Okay, I'm gonna share with you a very important tip that very often you're not gonna find in yoga classes or in some personal training or in some videos. Some people will know, but it's not very common. So in order, when we're doing this movement, okay, we want to stretch and we want to create a thoracic rotation and lock the hip, but we might be able to stretch a little bit the hip flexors by contracting the glutes in a very functional position from a biomechanical point of view. Okay, in a practical way, what you need to do is that when you twist in here, if you see it might happen that there's a little arch on the lower back, okay? We don't want that by doing an anterior tilt on the hip, which is this movement, as you can see right now. So the only thing I'm doing is I'm just mobilizing my hip. So what we want is to keep this position in order to keep these glutes contracted. And when we twist in, the main rotation it will happen on your upper spine and a little bit of release through your hip and not too much rotation on the lower back. So you're gonna have a nice stretching on the hip flexor. What you can do is practice a few times here, this movement, anterior tilt, posterior tilt, anterior tilt, posterior tilt, anterior tilt, posterior tilt. This is what you want to keep, and then when you pull in, keep this position, don't allow that to happen. Okay? This is great. If you practice this and you are able to control, it's incredible. It's gonna give you a lot of release and it's gonna help you to balance and create balance through your muscle tension and better alignment. That's the important thing, that you create better alignment. Great session. It's been amazing. Thank you very much. I really appreciate if you share this session with more people, and if you subscribe to my channel, you're gonna have a lot of information and practical tools in body emotion. And remember 2 things. The way you move is the way you feel. And please, move pain-free. Do it frequently. Do it frequently and feel great. Thank you very much, and I see you in the next videos. Bye-bye.